So who was a better Nebraska Cornhusker quarterback out of Turner Gill and Tommy Frazier? Tommy Frazier never gets his due, but you gotta remember Tommy Frazier led Nebraska to two back-to-back championships and was a Heisman Trophy winner, along with compiling a 33-3 record. Turner Gill was 28-2. Now, they both were African American quarterbacks, and I'm going to go there. They each, for different reasons, didn't get into the NFL. Tommy Frazier had health related issues, and we'll never know what he would have been allowed to be a quarterback in the NFL. Just saying, because the 94 95 ain't like 2023, 2024, 2025. Just, you got to think 30 years, they were making them like into Cordell Stewart. So slashing them, making them into different types. You even heard what Bill Polian said about Lamar Jackson. One was talking about being a halfback. Black quarterbacks and really had to do a lot. Turner Gill went over to Canada, didn't get a shot in the NFL, had an incredible arm strength and talent. Tommy Frazier had arm strength, but had crazy mobility. Could you imagine him playing in today's NFL? And they are the two greatest quarterbacks in Nebraska Cornhusker history when we talk in college football. Now, Eric Crouch did get to play in the NFL, but it wasn't memorable. But just going to show you that it wasn't that long ago. And these two prominent African American quarterbacks who played in Nebraska, it's a shame they never got a chance to get into the, make it. But who was better of the two? It was very close. Turner Gill just came up short from winning the chip with Nebraska. They lost to Miami. That's back when the Hurricanes, Howard Schultenberg, I want to believe, was the coach then. That's before the Jimmy Johnson era. But that's when anything Miami Hurricane related from early 80s till about the point of the 90s onward, that was the spot to be. Just same thing with Nebraska. So if you're from an era where you don't really understand how big Nebraska football was in college, how dominant they were, there was a time when Nebraska, them Cornhuskers, was definitely producing some top tier quality. And this here, Turner Gill in the 80s and Tommy Frazier in the 90s. But a lot hadn't changed, especially for the black quarterback. So that's just something that I wanted to point out and reiterate where I'm going in with this. But they were two of the best quarterbacks to represent that college. And it's a great debate. They are, considered one and two. But some people, Tommy Frazier doesn't usually get brought up amongst the greatest college quarterbacks ever or players ever. But he was big time. I mean, you look at his stats, his impact, what he did. But Turner Gill was the one that people felt got robbed because of that arm strength. And he did have an arm. And he could run, too. He had scrambling ability. Make no mistake about it, And you just kind of think about these kind of guys and you wonder what would have happened if all things had been equal and fair and they could have gotten a shot at the NFL on that level. So it's definitely, one of them situations, one of those what ifs. But I thought I would talk about these two in particular because they definitely had impact. And they definitely, were very important for a very historical college in terms of college football history. I think people talk about it near enough, but it's something to definitely reflect on and to, take in consideration. So it makes a good debate. But who did you think was the better Nebraska quarterback out of Turner Gill or Tommy Frazier? There's really no wrong answer. Depends on what your standards are, but there's no wrong answer between the two. They left a lasting impact. Sad they never got to play quarterback in the NFL, though. That's another story, another video. Please like, subscribe, work on thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share the video if you like. Hit that membership because when you do questions like this, I bring forth back to you. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay real, stay on the one. I'm out one time. Peace.